Well, I've used SharePoint going all the way back to the early part of the last decade, and I can definitely say that this is my favorite version of SharePoint by far. Some of the features that they've added in SharePoint 2010, such as the document groups, where we can put multiple documents together into a document set, it's called, and do it all based on just the properties of a document. That is one of the most phenomenal features that I've seen a long time in a content management system. We sat back and thought about who are the people that use SharePoint, and you've got the user, and then you've got the server administrator. Someone else may have installed it, they got it in there for them, but yet they have to administer that thing. And then there's that third group. This will be people working for consulting firms that are in charge of just big rollouts of SharePoint 2010, or they're the SharePoint administrators in large enterprises. If you need to know how to administer a SharePoint server, but you don't have to plan large-scale deployments, then you want the SharePoint configuration or the SharePoint server administrator course. If you have to plan large-scale deployments, you have to have the enterprise administrator course because it's the one that goes into those kinds of details. In SharePoint 2010, each one of the service applications is an independent entity. It can be ran with others, it can be ran on separate servers, but we can break it apart into different web applications, and it gives us huge flexibility. You can use Office 2010 by itself, no problem. You can use SharePoint 2010 by itself, no problem. But Microsoft would say they're better together. And of course, what they really mean by that is you're not going to get all the features unless you use them together. So the reality is that yes, you need to incorporate these two products together to get all of the features. I would suggest that for the cost of hardware, you're going to get more out of 2010 than you did out of 2007 because of the fact that we have greater capabilities now in how we can scale out our farm. So because we can scale out the farm better and distribute components better among servers, we can actually use fewer servers to accomplish more. I would say that someone will be ready for this course and for this certification if two things are true. One, they either have passed a certification on Windows Server 2008 administration, or they could if they took one. And two, they either have passed a network fundamentals type certification, or they could if they took one. So as long as you have that foundational networking understanding and Windows Server admin understanding, you're ready to jump into actually either one of these courses.